Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the People Show. Checking the Pulse of Husker Nation, brought to you by XCancer. Check them out at XCancer.com. I am joined by one of my children today, which means it's prediction time. It's preview show time. Again, today I'm joined by my handsome son, who I've been told looks just like his dad. You're welcome. Jacob. How you doing, Jacob?
Hello. I'm doing good.
Ready to talk some Husker football?
Yes.
All right, before we dive into that, you've been coming on this show since before I was with the Herald. Honestly, you've been coming on this show for about 6-7 years. So you were probably about 7, maybe 8 years old when you first came on. So let's give the fine folks a quick update. All right. Give me your two favorite sports that you like to play right now?
Football, baseball.
Are those two favorite sports you still like to watch the most?
Yes.
What is your goal? And you're a very young man, okay? But what is your goal, like in high school or even past high school, what you'd like to do?
Past high school, probably play for the University of Michigan.
Why couldn't you just say college football? You couldn't just say college football? You had
want me to be honest.
If you remember from last year, all of a sudden Michigan became his favorite football team. I don't know. We're working on it. At least he's dressed great today. All right, can we talk Husker football? Sure. Is that okay? The team people actually care about? All right, here's my quick preview and prediction, and Jacob will give his prediction as well at the end of the show for Nebraska versus Georgia Southern. Now, some of this stuff I talked about previously, but let's go over it again quickly. So real quickly, Georgia Southern, all right, is coached by former USC head coach Clay Helton in his first year at the helm there. Now, they beat Morgan State 59-7 a week ago. They threw the ball almost 50 times. All right, Kyle Van Treese, who transferred from Buffalo, and we played Buffalo a year ago here in Lincoln, so he's got experience playing at Nebraska. He threw for 367 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now, at the moment that we're recording this video, Nebraska is a 22-point favorite. The over-under for the game is 60. Now, I've got three keys. 3 keys to this game. First, we got to win up front on the defensive side of the ball. We got to successfully, for the first time all year, stop an opponent's run game. It's not that Georgia Southern can't run, but it's not their strength. So if we can't stop this run game, we're in trouble. And then we can hopefully make them one-dimensional, which they want to pass anyways, but put them in obvious passing situations. And hopefully those 3 pass rushers, Garrett Nelson has a sack, O'Shawn Mathis has a sack, Caleb Tanner hopefully can get his first sack this weekend, and then we can get after the quarterback up front and help that young secondary that's learning to play together. Hopefully there's no miscommunications. We don't have any busted coverages. Because if we can win the battle up front, stop the run game, get after the quarterback, their offense can have a hard time. If we're unable to win the battle up front, our defense hopefully does not, but may have a hard time. My second key, get on the same page on offense. All right, after the first game, obviously, we've discussed Frost's comments, weren't great about Whipple. They've addressed that. After the second game, Frost was asked about who called the plays in the second half. He just said he didn't want to discuss it, which is probably the right thing to do. But it certainly appeared like Frost did it. So my point is, with Frost's job on the line, I have no problem with him stepping in to call plays in the second half, which is what certainly appeared to happen. But they got to get on the same page on offense. And we got to find an offensive identity. Okay, same page, identity, get rolling, find some consistency on offense. Third and last, but certainly not least, win the turnover battle. We are 0-2 in the turnover battle this year. We have 5 turnovers so far this year. Our opponents, just 2. So we got to win the turnover battle. All right, those are my keys. Jacob, what's your score prediction and thoughts on this upcoming Husker football game?
Nebraska 42, Georgia Southern 21, because Nebraska can run the ball well. Grant has proven that, and Georgia Southern can obviously throw the ball well. And Nebraska's defense is still finding out a way, its identity. So
you have more confidence in this O-line, or is it just in Anthony Grant you have confidence?
Probably a little bit of both.
All right. That's high scoring. Okay, it could happen. Who really knows with this team what the heck's going to happen? Let's be honest, nobody really knows. And if you pretend you do, yeah, right. All right, my score prediction, Georgia Southern 21, Nebraska 35. Until next time, go Big Red, and always remember
to throw the bones.
It was brought to you by XCancer. Join the fight at XCancerStore.com and support your loved ones, your neighbors, and cancer fighters all over the world and help them gain access to revolutionary treatments. XCancerStore.com has a wide variety of t-shirts and merchandise supporting a wide variety of cancer battles so you can show off the colors that matter. Proceeds from each purchase not only help those at home, but also cancer fighters in Tanzania, Africa. Check them out at XCancerStore.com.